Gokugenyo everyone, the Starlight Let's Player is here, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 6 of Happiness Charge Pretty Cure Kawarun Collection. We're getting closer and closer to finishing this game once and for all, so bear with me. We got 2 more videos after this. They will be uploaded before the end of February. So once we hit March, we can finally move on to the next and possibly the final Pretty Cure Let's Play for now. So yeah, and in this part, I would say this one is gonna be more centered on Megami and Ayana. You'll see why once we continue on with this. So yeah, if you haven't checked out our the Dream Star Squad's Q&A, the Pretty Cure Q&A, you can do so on the top right corner. Basically, we pretty much like it was pretty much of like the shortest podcast, though it didn't really feel more like a podcast. It was more like a Q&A. Like I said before, like we were basically answering all the Pretty Cure questions that you guys sent us. You guys did send some Hellooooooo Sky questions. So yeah, and speaking of Hellooooooo Sky, we've still yet to gotta wait for the episode 4 to come out. So, but yeah, by the time of this recording. But yeah, the premise of this story is that apparently something occurred and Megami had to help out on that situation. I won't spoil it, but I'll just let the cutscenes play themselves. Alright, on to the next scene. So, yeah, playing this arc, playing this part so far, I think it's actually, so far I think this game is actually pretty great. I really do enjoy it a lot, and oh, here we go. We're seeing this outfit once again, back in episode 12. The episode where he went teacher mode in order to help Megami pass a makeup test, because apparently she scored like the lowest. She scored the lowest of her class, I believe. It's either the lowest or the second lowest. I think it was the lowest of the class. And because of that, she had to make up for that test, and she had to get help from Yuko and as well mostly Hime, in order to like not only pass up the makeup test, in order to avoid doing school after working after school, but on top of that as well, helping her keep her critical privileges, because they were on the line as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention back in part 2 of my Happiness Charge review was that episode pretty much was kind of similar to how they treated Nozomi in Yes Pretty Cure 5, because Nozomi she pretty much like did badly on a test, and so they had to make sure she studied enough for I believe a makeup test. I'm not sure. I haven't really watched the episode in a long time, but I'm pretty sure it was probably either a makeup test or probably just to like study more in order to like improve her grades. And you know, because of how much she wasn't really paying much attention, or like how difficult it was for her, how she believed it was pretty difficult trying to understand all the stuff that she was learning. Like the other 4, they were just talking about the whole team being Yes Pretty Cure 4 instead of Yes Pretty Cure being Yes Pretty Cure 5, pretty much insinuating that they can just do the Pretty Cure thing without Nozomi, which is blasphemous, because she's the one who brought all 4 of them together. So I don't understand why would they kick the leader out of the team, which is pretty stupid. But whatever. At least Coco came through and actually talked it out with Nozomi, and it was on a hot air balloon ride. And hello, nurse. Yeah, apparently, Megami, from what I can tell from this story, apparently they needed a few extra hands at a hospital, so Megami volunteered as a nurse to help out with some of the patients. That's what I'm believing. Again, I can't really say because I can't really say it's 100% true because again I can't really read in Japanese, so I'm just stating this based on how this story is going. And hello, nurse. Okay. So seems like Ayana decided to help out as well as a nurse, and this is where we're probably going to get into the next mini game. Alright, so here's how this minigame goes. It's pretty if you played the first minigame in the story before, I'm pretty sure you know how this goes. You're basically helping out the patients. You have to click on the right image to the patient. So for example, if they need a thermometer, you just give them that thermometer. So if you need to check the heart rate, you click on the picture and you drag it onto the patient in order to read their monitor their heart. And yeah, it doesn't. And again, you don't really win in this minigame. You just play the minigame to see how big of a score you can get. And in this case, I was this close to getting to 10,000. Like I was really rushing in this minigame. So yeah, I will say these minigames are extremely easy to say, pretty similar and easy enough, just like the minigames back in Yes With Your 5 Go-Go. So you won't be having much trouble trying to complete these. They're just there for complexion. Simple as that. Alright, so they were able to help out. They were able to help out all the patients at the hospital. However, they got trouble coming up ahead, and this time, once again, is a Psyarch. And yeah, I forgot to mention, since we're playing as Cure Fortune in her evolved, which is her evolved state, instead of using like the pre-cards, you're using the Fortune piano in order for Cure Fortune to transform. So you just tap on the key in order to play the piano in order for her to transform either into an outfit with the pre-cards or into her Cure Fortune form. I kind of wish they would have added the dancing forms in the I kind of wish they would have added the dancing forms in this game. Who knows? Maybe they could be in the extra. It could be in some of the other modes. I'm not sure, but either way, this is finally we're at the fight with Cure Fortune. Punch. I hold Furia punches. Dodge. Dodge again. And using the Fortune Starburst. I swear, Fortune is pretty badass in this game. Not just in the anime, but in this game as well. No matter how adorable she looks, she can always look badass as well. And it got me thinking, who do you think is pretty much the strongest out of the star-based cures? Who do you think is possibly the strongest? Out of, Cure Fortune, Cure Twinkle, Cure Star as well. Like, who do you think would be the strongest out of them? And look at that, it was just one punch, straight up one punched all those Charks. And there we go. Sayok has been eliminated. I call it an MOTW, but it's pretty... I mean, kind of accurate considering that we're going from chapter to chapter for each, because each chapter has its own Sayok. But I wouldn't go that far. I'll just save it for when. I'll just save it for an anime. That's where I think again using the word is appropriate. And once again, they're celebrating with a cake. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Either way, that is going to be it for this part, ladies and gentlemen. We finally played as all the cures in all 4 of the happiness charge cures in this game. But until then, it's the Starlight Let's Play signing out. As always, Gokigenyo, and I'll see you guys in part 7.
I knew I would fulfill my dream, yeah. They knew I started from the bottom, now I made it, yeah. The possibilities are endless, yeah, I say, yeah. I got the roots and I got everything I need, yeah. And now I'm chilling with a pretty gentle lady, yeah. She got a kinda gentle personality, yeah. She got them curvy hips and a booty for booty.